Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing another video, and this one is going to be about how to purl. So purling is basically another stitch in your knitting, which makes things look a little bit better. And one of the things that you can do with purling is called stockinette stitch. So you will knit one row and then you'll purl the next, and it'll look really nice. It's what a lot of patterns require. So I'm just using this yarn here, and then just these size 5 needles. Let's just get started. So, of course, to begin your purling, you must start with casting on. So I'm just going to make my slip knot and cast on 10 stitches, because that's a good number to start with. And I just like to mention that size 5 needles, it might be a little small for people who are starting. I would probably go with 8s, but these were the only ones that I could find, so I'm just going to go with these for now. But yeah, I'm just going to cast on by this really cool knitting way. So now we can get into our purling. So when you're knitting, you would usually put the needle in like this, okay? It's very important that you know how to knit really well before you begin purling. I just thought I'd mention that before I got into this. So of course when you're knitting, you go in like this, you wrap the yarn around, and you just make your stitch like this. But when you are purling, you're going to want to go in like this, okay? So what I mean is you go knitting like this behind the needle, and you come through here. But with purling, you're going to kind of want to, as if you're going to like stab yourself, you kind of come in like this way and in front of the needle. And you want to have your yarn like this. So you're going to bring it in front, and you're going to take your yarn, and the yarn should be in front of both needles, and you're going to wrap it around the front needle like this. Not like this, like this. Okay? So let's do that again. So we're going to have like this. When you're knitting, you'll go like this, but when you're purling, you're going to come in this way through this part of the stitch, and make sure that your needle is in front, not like this, because then it'll be all twisted. So just in the front, like so, and then you're going to take your yarn, should be in front of both needles, and you're going to wrap it around like this. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to bring the needle underneath like that, and then drop it. So let's do that again. So we're going to come in this way, wrap the yarn around like this, then bring it through, bring the needle through that stitch that you just went through, but with keeping the yarn that you just wrapped around, and just bring it through like this, and then let it off. So in through the front, wrap it around the needle, and then bring it through the stitch that you just went through. Okay? So again, just like this. Okay? Just going to kind of do this slowly so you can kind of see what it looks like. Now, usually when you're purling, what you do is you knit one row, then you purl one row, you knit one row, you purl one row. And that is called stockinette stitch, and basically it's going to have like V's on one side, and that's showing the purls, and then it's just going to look like regular knitting on the other side. So I'm actually just going to do a couple rows in stockinette stitch so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Okay, so I went and I did some more rows, and I actually wanted to give you like 2 demonstrations. So this is what your project would look like if you did only purl. I don't know if you guys can really see this too well on the camera, but if you did purl all the way through, it would look like you did a knit row, and then like you purled and you knit, it would look kind of like this. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but this is what it would look like, and then this is just what it would look like on the back. So not too great. But if you did what I was telling you to do, the stockinette stitch, then it'll look like this, which is a little bit more like nice, I guess you could say. It looks a little bit better. This is just what it looks like on the back, but on the front it looks a little bit better. So basically, doing the stockinette stitch, which is this one, is a little bit better than doing the purl all the way through. It is your choice. I just wanted to give you a general idea on how to purl, but you can choose what you want. And again, stockinette stitch is just knitting a row and then purling a row, knitting a row, purling a row, so on and so forth. So basically, it's up to you and what you want to do, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to purl, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe.